Hello, all you beautiful souls. How is everybody doing today? Hope everybody is having a wonderful day and everybody's staying happy, healthy, and safe. So today we're doing another installment of our yearly readings. So we're going to see who we're going to be reading for. I'd like to say welcome back to my fellow family members here. And welcome to anybody that is new to my channel. I do sure hope that you decide to hit that subscribe button and hit that little bell notification up at the top. That way you can be notified when I upload new readings. So today is going to be, so all this month I'm just going to dedicate to the twin flame journey. But I mean, these are overall can be general. You don't have to be on a twin flame journey in order to receive messages for these yearlies that I'm doing. It's just kind of for everybody, but just with a little main focus on the twin flame journey. Because everybody's all about that twin flame journey these days. I mean, we have a lot of twins that, you know, have come into contact, union, they could be in separation, you know, wherever you are on your journey is where you're at. But just know that if you're not on a twin flame journey, yes, you can receive messages from these. Okay, so we're going to see who we're going to be reading for today. I did Libra was actually the first for the year, so congrats to all of my beautiful Libras. So while I'm shuffling the cards, just a little quick note for anybody that is new. I am an intuitive reader. I don't really go by book meanings per se unless I'm guided to, and it's the same way that I am reading with a tarot deck. I don't necessarily read or specify, particular book meanings. I am on the journey of trying to learn that, but I've just always just connected more on my intuitive side, the energies that I pick up, what I hear from my guides, when I'm reading cards. So please be mindful of that. I'm just a different reader, just different in those aspects. These are general readings, so these may not resonate with everybody. These readings can be attributed to your sun, moon, rising, and your Venus signs, and also your Lilith sign. So if this reading doesn't resonate with you, you can always check out one of your other signs wherever they are at in those placements, and you may be able to get some messages off of those as well. If you don't know where your planets are in your houses, placements, whatnot, you can always go get a birth chart, a free birth chart done. You can go to astrology.com. I think there's like one called Astro Cafe. I don't know the name of all of them, but just do a simple Google search for a free birth chart. It's best if you have your birth time, but if you don't, that's okay too. Energies can be reversed, so please take the energies, place them wherever they resonate in your particular situation. These are timeless readings as well, so these readings can occur whenever, because there's no such thing as time on the other side. But we're just kind of taking a little peek here just to see what the energies, how the energies can play out, over the coming months for the year of 2021. And then in February, I will be going back to just doing monthly readings. And only take what resonates and leave the rest out. Don't try to take things and try to fit them into your situation if they don't. That's always a bad thing. So just only take what resonates, leave the rest out. Okay, so let's see who we're going to be reading for. Enough of the chit chatter. So who are we going to be reading for today? Oh, Cancer, my beautiful Cancer babies. I am a Cancer sun and moon, actually. So my beautiful Cancer babies, it is. Congratulations, you are number 2. Okay, so let's see what the overall energy for the year is going to be. Spirit, angels, and guides, please surround me with love and light. Help me to bring accurate information and messages to my beautiful Cancerians out there today, and help to give them some guidance over the coming months. Ooh, so your overall energy for the year of 2021 is believing in magic. Oh, how exciting. It says true magic is abounding in your life. So I really pick up on the energy of just really starting to believe. Just believe in things in general. Believe in the goodness. Believe in yourself. Believe, that good things can really happen. Because, us Cancerians, we really kind of get the short end of the stick a lot. And, and it's usually with everything, not just relationships, but, we do have our good. We do have our, good that does come in, but, we always tend to kind of get the short end of the stick. And a lot of us, we just retreat into our shell, and we're just kind of like, we just want to stay away from the world because we just don't want to come out. We don't want to get hurt. And sometimes, even I myself at times have just stopped believing in things, it's just because sometimes we just see, because we see and we feel things so much deeply, so much deeper than, most other signs do. And, when we get hurt, and we really take that to heart. And, it doesn't have to be, romantic relationships. It can be with, our friendships, with our family, jobs that may have not worked out, things like that. Like, we just take everything to heart. So I really got I got such a beautiful energy off of that. Very beautiful energy. So yes, it's time us Cancer start believing in magic again. We need to start believing in ourselves, especially because we're very magical beings. I mean, we all have it, but us Cancers, we're very magical, very intuitive, intuitive of the signs. We're like one of the most intuitive of the signs. So right now, I'm just going to pull one card each for each month. And then I will be clarifying those afterwards. And I just kind of tend to go where I'm drawn, where my guides draw me to. Here. Oh, we got cards flying for Cancers today. Out of the way, I did a private reading earlier and I didn't quite clean up as I should have. So far, we have a lot of swords popping up. need one more. One more card, just one more. Oh. Okay. All right, my Cancers. Let's see, what deck am I drawn to for clarifying today? Everybody's kind of different. So, and I may end up being drawn to multiple decks, but I'm being drawn to pick up this one for some reason. Okay, so let's get on with it. So for the month of January, we got the Three of Swords. So, you know, and I'm going to read like the little messages at the bottom of the card. So for this one, it says, Sam confronts Frodo by the side of Mount Doom after Gollum has taken his ring along with him into the fiery furnace. So with the Three of Swords here, I feel like that some of you may be involved in a third-party situation, and I feel like that, you know, and you could be in a polyamorous relationship. It doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing, because, you know, I do polyamory readings, so this could be threes. I'm not really picking up on anything too negative at the moment, but I do feel like that there's going to be some kind of a confrontation. Or not really a confrontation, but, you know, if you are partnered with somebody or possibly talking with somebody, I feel like that you're picking up on an energy of, you know, that they may be possibly seeing somebody else and you're not aware of it. So I feel like during the month of January, you're going to be confronting your person about this situation. Or you could be entering into a polyamorous relationship, because I'm picking up on multiple messages off of here. But there is going to be some kind of, you know, you're going to be going to your person asking questions. Basically, you're going to be asking them some questions because you're picking up on this energy, and I feel like for some time you've just kind of held yourself back on not asking. But I feel like in the month of January is when you're going to come forward and you're going to be asking those questions that need to be asked. So I do feel like that there is some type of third-party situation going on, whether, you know, you are aware of it, or you could be in a polyamorous relationship. So let's clarify this Three of Swords, please. Can we clarify this Three of Swords? So to clarify this, you got the Purpose card. So I know what I am here to do. So yeah, so I feel like that there is going to be a purpose behind this third-party situation. So, you know, we don't want to always look at third-party situations as the end-all, be-all, or that they're going to be negative, because you never know. I mean, you know, because my guide is telling me right now, you know, that there's always a light at the end of the tunnel. You know, so if there is something that is going on, there is a purpose for all of this. But I also feel like that you need to confront this situation head on. And I feel like that, you know, that there's a reason. There's a reason behind it. There's a reason for everything. So there is a purpose behind this particular situation. You know, whether you're aware of it or not. So So what I'm hearing my guides say is that there's going to be some lessons involved with this situation. I feel like it's not just going to be for you, but I feel like it's going to be for your person, your twin, or whoever you are dealing with at this particular time if you're coupled. If you happen to be single, I'm also hearing to be aware that if you are talking to somebody, that there is a possibility that this person that you are talking to is already in a committed relationship, or they might be talking to multiple people. So just kind of be aware of that. I mean, it's not necessarily a warning per se, but it's just basically kind of telling you to be careful for those singles that are out there. All right, so for the month of February, we got the 9 of Cups. So what I'm seeing here is the celebrations. So Bilbo holds his birthday party at Bag End. So I'm seeing some celebrations here. I see a lot of happiness going on. Maybe you're reconnecting with some, friends or family that you haven't been able to connect with in a long time. Of course, everybody is kind of on social lockdown at the moment, which we have been for pretty much an entire year almost. But I feel like that there's going to be some type of reconnection. I'm also hearing too, that it might not be a physical celebration per se if you are not ready to, be around people, due to our current circumstances. But I do feel like that there could be like a virtual celebration of some sort, because I'm hearing wedding, like somebody that is getting married, or maybe you're possibly getting married in the month of February. But there is going to be a gathering of friends, family, loved ones. I'm just feeling very, very joyful, very joyful. I'm picking up a very happy energy. So there's going to be a coming together. There's going to be some sort of celebration, whatever that means for you. But I did strongly hear that there is going to be a wedding. Either you're attending a wedding in February, or that is the month on when you are. Sorry about that. My daughter called. My granddaughter wanted to talk to her mamaw. Okay, so I'm not feeling this deck anymore for clarifiers at the moment. So we're going to, I don't know, I want to pick up these animal spirit messages. If I can get the card, oh my God. These nails. Okay. I'm gonna have to slide this on out. Okay. Alrighty, so to get back with February, so yeah, I'm really feeling like, February is just it's gonna be a month of celebration. So congratulations to those of you that are getting married. Maybe you're getting married to your twin, or maybe you're getting married to a soulmate, whoever it may be. I just want to say congratulations to those that are, and congratulations to whoever that is getting married. So can we clarify this 9 of Cups, please? Let's clarify this 9 of Cups. Oh, we had 2 cards that popped out. So we got the dolphin and we got the badger. So tune into the rhythm of your breath to find stillness and patience. So we got that card. So I feel like that February is going to be very emotional because we got water, and water is like, it represents our emotions. So, but I feel like that there's going to be, I feel like there's going to be a lot of calmness in your life in February. I don't feel anything very chaotic. I just feel like that you're going to be very still. You're going to be calm. I feel like, and I'm also hearing that you're going to be very energetically balanced. With the badger, it says abandon compromise and fight valiantly for what you believe in. So we have that believe in magic card. So I feel like that, that in the month of February that you're really going to be kind of you know, with this emotional balance, this balance of energy, you know, you're energetically balanced. I feel like you've really got a handle on your emotions in February. So I feel like that's really going to give you the drive to start, you know, fighting for what you believe in, you know. So you've got celebrations going on, you know, and, you know, you have a lot of emotional balance going on, you know, clarifying those celebrations. So there's a lot of happiness and joy, and you're really starting to, it's kind of like that fire, because I'm seeing a fire, like that fire is kind of being lit under your butt to kind of get you moving. Like, I feel like that these celebrations and, you know, and things going on, you know, whether it's just a gathering of friends or family, you know, it doesn't necessarily have to be weddings or whatnot. It could be a birthday celebration. It could be, you know, you celebrating with friends, you know, because you got a new job, or, you know, whatever it may be. I feel like that's going to kind of like be the spark that's going to start igniting that fire up your butt and get you moving. Start putting you into action. All right. So for March, we got the Ace of Swords. So the intervention of Gueher. So please, I can't pronounce some of these names correctly. The eagle represents a major breakthrough. So we have breakthroughs coming in for you in the month of March. So I really feel like that, you know, whatever projects that you have been working on, whether it be for your career, your finances, it could be projects at home, really, you know, maybe some home renovations, or even if you was just on a project to get your relationship back on track, you know, if things have been rocky, just, you know, whatever that pertains to you, you've got big breakthroughs coming in March. So be prepared for that. So I really feel like that kind of ties in with this Badger energy over here, you know, where, you know, he's saying to abandon compromise and just start fighting for what you believe in. And I feel like, you know, once you get that, once you get emotionally and energetically balanced and you start fighting and you know, taking action in your life, is when these breakthroughs are going to start opening up for you in the month of March. So that's beautiful. So let's clarify the Ace of Swords, please. So we got the hippopotamus. Friends stand close by to shield you from life's adversaries. So that's beautiful. So I feel like that you're definitely going to be protected in the month of March, whether it be, you know, your friends, it could be your guides, spirit, the universe, angels, you know, whatever, you know, entities or beings that you know, believe in spiritually. I feel like that you're definitely going to be protected, you know, against anybody that's kind of, you know, because when we have breakthroughs in life, there's always going to be something that's going to come along and try to throw a monkey wrench into your plans, right? So I feel like that you're definitely going to be protected from that in the month of March. All right, so let's go into April. So in April, we got the Two of Swords. The members of Elrond's council think deeply about the problem before them. So for some reason, I always attribute twos to twin flame unions. So I really feel like, and I got to show you this because I got this in, this card actually came up in the twin flame reading. So there's a broken sword, and then there's a ring, and then you also have the Wheel of Fortune, and it looks like, to me, I look at this wheel here as like a wheel of fortune. I look at this as a wheel, but I also look at it as, you know, this is a universe and it's blessing. It's blessing a union here because I see this beautiful white light that is surrounding this broken sword and this ring. And I feel like that, you know, what I pick up off of this is it's like it's a protection. So I really feel like that in the month of April, I feel like that, you know, if you and your person, you know, has been in no contact, or, you know, I feel like maybe, you know, your connection, if you feel like your connection was broken, maybe your connection got blocked, it kind of got stale, like it went at a stalemate. I really feel like that in the month of April that you or your person is really going to be thinking about this connection a lot. And I feel like that it's going to, I'm hearing mending. I'm hearing that the connection is going to be in the beginning stages of mending. Whether, you know, you could be, you know, physically with your person, but your connection has kind of went stale, or your connection got blocked. Whether you're together or separated, I feel like that, you know, whatever was broken, I feel like that, you know, the Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. And I feel like that your connections are going to start mending during that time, because I really feel like that there's going to be a lot of contemplation going on between you and your person. So let's clarify this Two of Swords. I'm also hearing engagements too, because with that ring, to me, that the ring represents like, you know, engagements, or, you know, maybe a promise ring, or, you know, wedding rings, things like that. So, you know, there possibly, for some of you, I'm hearing that there could be some engagements going on in the month of April. You know, maybe that could be one of the things that kind of solidifies and starts to mend your connection. So we've got two animal energies here for the month of April. So we got the moose. With self-resilience and measured patience, adversity will be overcome. See what I mean? That right there really clarifies this Two of Swords. So I do feel like that there's going to be some unions going on. You know, mending fences, mending bridges is what I'm hearing. So, you know, those obstacles that you and your person may have been going through, I feel like that, you know, in the month of April is when you guys are going to start overcoming those. And we also got the baboon. We got the baboon. So in love and declarations of passion, heartfelt communication is the key. So yeah, so if you and your person, you know, really haven't been talking much, your communication has been kind of stagnant, or if you've been in no contact, you know, April, there's going to be, like I said, the Wheel of Fortune is going to be turning in your favor. So I really see some people coming back into union, or, you know, you guys are going to start mending the bridges. You're going to mend things. Connections are going to start reconnecting again. It's going to get sparked. Something's sparking. Sparking. All right, so the month of May, we got the Emperor. So Elrond refuses to touch the ring and thus retains his independence. So I feel like that in the month of May, I feel like that maybe some temptations could be coming into your life, or maybe your person's life. And I feel like that, you know, with this Emperor energy, I feel like that you're going to be much more stronger, and you're not going to, for some reason, I don't know if this pertains to anybody, but my guide is saying don't bite the hand that feeds you, or you're not going to bite the hand that feeds you, something like that. So, you know, maybe, you know, if you're in a committed relationship, you know, there could be some type of temptation that's going to come into you or your person's life. But I really feel like that, you know, this Emperor energy is kind of going to give them that strength and awareness to just kind of like, you know, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna mess with this. I'm not gonna, you know, jeopardize my connection any longer, because right here we see, you know, we see that you guys are mending things. So usually when things like that happen, it's like the universe, like I said, is going to try to throw that monkey wrench into your plans. You know, when things are starting to go good, then the universe is going to kind of throw that test in there. So I feel like that this is what's going to happen in May, is that the universe is going to test you or your person to see, okay, these people, they fixed they went through their problems, you know, say, you know, this person got out of their dark night of the soul, you know, they ended a karmic relationship, or you ended a karmic relationship, and now, you know, you and your twin, your person, soulmate, whatnot, you know, you guys start mending things and you're talking, and, you know, so then they're like, okay, well, we need to see what this person is going to do when we throw this temptation right back at them again. So I really feel like that you're going to have the strength and awareness to overcome that, and you're just not going to mess with it. You're just going to be like, nope. You know, me and my person, you know, we're working things out, we're reconnecting, and I'm just not going to go there. And that's really what I'm picking up on in May. So that's beautiful. So can we clarify the Emperor card, please? Clarify the Emperor card. Oh, this one wanted to pop out. So we got the Tortoise. When changes are made for the sake of change itself, resist. See, we got that resistance there. So, you know, these changes are being made. You guys are, you know, you're mending things, you know, for those of you that are going through this, you know, situation. You know, maybe after, you know, if you guys got married in February, maybe some things had happened that, you know, try to test your marriage. You know, you never know. But yeah, so I really feel like you know, that those positive changes that you're making, you know, of course you're going to be tested, because I'm hearing test. The universe is going to be testing you. So, you know, resist anything that's going to be trying to come in to change the changes that you're making. Because if something comes in to try to, you know, screw things up for you, then you're making changes again. You know, actually you're making fucked up changes, to be honest. And I'm sorry for anybody that doesn't like cussing on the channel, but I do cuss sometimes because my guide cusses. Sometimes he cusses like a sailor. But yeah, so resist that temptation, resist anything that's going to come in to try to change what you're already changing at that particular time. All right. So we got June. For the month of June, we got the 10 of Wands. So Sam carries Frodo up the side of Mount Doom toward where they can cast the ring. The burden will soon be lifted from Sam's shoulders. So I really feel like that in the month of June, you know, if you've been carrying a lot of burdens, you know, whether it be, you know, burdens, problems, you know, in your relationships, it could be, you know, heavy burdens, you know, with work, because I'm hearing for some of you, you guys are really carrying like heavy loads when it comes to your job, you know, because I'm feeling like, you know, some of you feel underappreciated, but I feel like that you're kind of getting to the end of that journey to where you can just kind of drop those wands. You know, you can drop all that stuff, you know, you're about ready to just kind of, you know, those burdens are just going to kind of melt off. You're getting to the end of that journey where all of those problems and everything that you've been carrying on you. And I'm also hearing too that if you've been holding back on speaking your mind to someone, because I'm picking up on an energy of communication resistance. You know, maybe you've got some, you know, maybe you have some things that you just really need to get off of your chest, but you just really you haven't spoke up on it. So, you know, that's a burden in itself, you know, carrying that around, you know, and it just keeps building and building and building and building. And I really feel like that in the month of June, you're just gonna, you know, you're gonna get these things off of your chest. But I just really feel like that, you know, a lot of this heavy load or burdens that you've been carrying around, you know, you're getting to the end of that journey, where you're not going to have to, deal with it anymore. Whether that's, you know, toxic relationships that you just need to get rid of, you know, for those of you that could be in toxic relationships, you know, this could indicate an end to those burdensome relationships. And to clarify, this card fell out, so you also got the Eagle card. So, and it says to create your vision. So I feel like that in June, you know, I feel like that you're going to start manifesting, you know, better things for yourself. And I feel like that, you know, like I said, you're coming to the end of that journey where you're carrying this burden around. You know, toxic relationships, could be toxic friendships, toxic family relationships, toxic jobs, just anything that, that resonates with you where it comes to whatever your burden is going to be. I feel like that you're going to start manifesting those away. You're going to start manifesting better things because you're just getting to that end point where it's like, okay, I just can't carry this weight anymore and I need to just drop it. So you're going to start manifesting that, and you're going to start manifesting the things that you want to manifest for yourself. So it's like you need to create, start creating, manifesting your goals and your dreams, and just, let go of those burdens. So that's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, so for July, we got the Eight of Swords. Frodo lies unconscious in the web of Shelob as Sam struggles to resist her approach. So here we are with, I feel like that in July you may come upon some struggles. For some reason, I don't really see this as anything to do with relationships as far as like any temptations coming along. What I'm really picking up on is just, life struggles in general. I'm hearing that you're going to be having some financial struggles maybe in the month of July. But I feel like that, whatever these troubles are that, that enter into your life, I feel like that you're kind of fighting, like you're grinding against the grain. I don't know why my guide just said you're grinding against the grain. So I feel like that, that you're really fighting against this. You're really fighting against these troubling times that's going to be coming up in July. But for some reason, I'm really hearing this has a lot to pertain to work. But you're trying to fight against it. You're grinding against the grain. I don't know who that message is for, but he just keeps saying that over and over. If that means anything to anybody, then please just let me know down in the comments below. But I really feel like that you need to stop resisting. Like you just kind of gotta let it play out. You gotta let it play out naturally for some reason. Like, because, okay, for example, when a fly gets caught in a spider's web, right, and the fly is struggling, that alerts the spider, oh, I caught something in my web. And, so then the spider goes down, and then he wraps up the fly even more so he can eat his dinner. So that's basically kind of like what this is the more that you resist the struggle, the more that you keep fighting against it, it's almost kind of like you're fighting against yourself, or you're fighting against what's meant to happen. And it's going to end up eating you for dinner, honey, is really what I'm picking up on. So don't fight it. If you don't want that spider to come down and eat your ass for lunch, then I'm going to suggest that in the month of July, just try to keep yourself as calm as possible and just try to work through everything as best as you can. But I feel very strongly this has something to do with a job. So if you're fighting against a coworker on something, whether it's like a group project, or if you're going against, something that management is wanting you to do, don't resist it. Don't fight against it, because it's going to bite you in the ass in the long run. I feel like that you just need to kind of go with the flow and just let things play out naturally as they should. All right, so can we clarify this Eight of Swords, please? Ooh, we had two. Oh, looky here. We got the spider that flew out. How convenient is that? Like, seriously, you can't make this shit up. So the spider, it says, travel will open up new possibilities and one special connection. Well, see, that's beautiful. So maybe possibly for work, they want you to travel for something, maybe a convention, or maybe they need you to travel to another facility to do some type of training. And you're just really just kind of like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to leave. I don't want to, go to this training thing. But, it's going to bite you in the ass if you don't go. And you also got the Cobra. Change is inevitable, but when it comes, the chance to shed a burden. So you never know this, whatever this is, it could be a blessing in disguise. Maybe your job wants you to get this other training, or, whatever this could pertain to, just don't resist it. Because, once you just let the change happen, then it's kind of like you're shedding new skin, and you're coming out with some type of new, I'm hearing new knowledge, like you're going to be learning something new on the workforce. But for some of you, I feel like this travel is going to be travel for work, and it's going to be travel for business, and you're just really resistant on going. But Spirit is telling you to go. Don't resist that. Go, because there's an opportunity. Because if you're single, or you don't have to be single, doesn't have to be romantic connection. It could be a connection to a friend, like a soul sister, soul brother, whatever, that could pertain to. It could be business connections. You might end up meeting another business connection that's going to kind of catapult, whatever idea you have. If you are wanting to strike out something on your own, like in your own business, you might make a really good solid business connection on this trip. So you just never know who you're going to meet. And if you're single, then you might end up meeting, you might be meeting your person. Maybe you might run into your person again. Or maybe you might meet a soulmate, whoever this is for. But there's going to be some kind of new connection that's going to be coming into your life through this work travel here. All right, so on to August. So August, we got the 10 of coins. Oh man, we already got to clarify for that one. So for August, we got the 10 of coins. So in his mountains, Smog watches over his great treasures. So that's kind of fitting, with the whole job thing, because I really feel like that, this 10 of coins, I feel like that this is really a success card, because I feel like that maybe after July, whatever this connection is, or whatever, you didn't resist what management wanted you to do, and you just went along with it and said heck with it. And say after that you ended up getting a promotion, because I'm hearing some of you are going to get some type of promotion. There's going to be an increase in your finances in the month of August. If you see here, he's looking over his treasures, so he's happy. That's his guts, that's his glory, that's his gold. So, I really feel like that you're going to have an increase in your finances in the month of August. But I feel like that really comes after July. There's going to be something with your work in July that you don't want to resist on. Don't fight against it. Just let it happen. So to clarify for August, we got the Wolf. It says, listen to your inner wisdom and enjoy the gift of freedom. Okay, so in the month of August. So let's say, for example, you go on this trip. What I'm picking up on is that, I'm seeing somebody going on this trip. You're going to a business convention, and, say, for example, you've always wanted to have your own business. You wanted to be an entrepreneur, whatever that may be. And on this business trip, you end up coming across somebody that you made a really good connection with. And this person you were supposed to meet, and they had an idea, you had an idea, or they was able to point you in the right direction of you starting this business up. Now, this may not pan out necessarily in the month of August, but this could be the start, the beginning stages, the start of you building that foundation in the month of August. Because, Spirit is saying to listen to your wisdom, listen to your intuition. If your intuition is telling you this, then listen to it. And, you got this connection that helped to, bring you more finances. Or, like I said, I'm hearing there's some promotions for some of you. So, and you're going to have financial freedom, because I'm hearing very strongly for some of you that you're going to start getting financial freedom. All right, so for the month of September, we got the Moon. The power of the enemy seems stronger than it really is. So, and we all know that the Moon card is all about hidden things, secrets, things like that. So in the month of September, I feel like that there's going to be, things, if they, things that are hidden, I feel like that they're going to come to light in the month of September. Or just be aware that there are something sneaky going on behind your back, or maybe you're being sneaky behind somebody else's back. But there's going to be some type of truth. There's going to be some type of secret. Whatever it is that's hidden is going to end up coming to light in the month of September. So just be aware of that. But I'm also hearing too, because we all know how the moon waxes and wanes. And of course, with us Cancers, our moods are often affected by the moon when it waxes and it wanes. So I'm also hearing too that for some of you, if you know, that you may be going through a lot of mood swings in September. You're kind of going to be kind of hot and cold with your person is really what I'm picking up on. But yeah, so just be mindful in September. I just feel like that the moon, for some reason, I'm feeling like the moon is going to be very, it's going to be affecting you more than what it normally does. I don't know if that resonates with anybody, but that's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing September is going to be, for some reason, I'm hearing a wolf howling in my head, like a werewolf getting ready to change. Maybe there could be some transformations going on. I mean, you can look at this moon card as some transformations, because the moon does change. Because I don't always look at this as, you know, things that are hidden that are going to come to light. But I also see, you know, changes, transformations going on in this card is what I'm picking up on. So can we clarify this moon card, please? Let's clarify this moon card. Let's clarify this moon card. And we got the seal. Hard work and inspiration are the foundation of true creativity. So see, we got the water here. So I feel like emotions are going to be running high in September. Especially if anything is being hidden, or if there's going to be any secrets. There's definitely going to be, I'm hearing a power struggle for some reason for the month of September. But I also feel like that during this time, if you are in the process of making any type of changes or transformations, you know, whether it's, you know, for you personally, or, you know, whether it's with work and your work and career or whatnot, I feel like that, you know, this is kind of like tying in with August. As you know, you're building that foundation, you're starting to work on that foundation for your career is what I'm picking up on. I feel like and that could be where your mood swings are coming from, because I feel like that you're going to be kind of having some highs and some lows in September when it comes to these changes going on with your work, career, business, whatever it is that you're into. But with the water card here, I feel like that for those of you that, if things do come out, any secrets, you know, somebody being sneaky-weaky behind your back, or you being sneaky-weaky behind somebody else's back, you know, and those things come out, I feel like that emotions are really going to be running high in the month of September. All right, so for October, we got the Page of Cups. So Butterbur serves at his inn, the prancing pony. Many people come through its doors. So, and we all know pages are usually, you know, they bring communication in. So I really feel like that, you know, there's going to be some type of communication coming in. I feel like that the month of October is going to be, for a lot of you Cancers out there that are kind of like in no contact with your person, or if your communication has pretty much been stagnant for like quite a long time, you know, like say you live together, but you just pretty much just kind of coexist and that's basically it. I feel like that in the month of October, you and your person is going to start communicating. There's going to be some kind of communication coming in. Over drinks for some reason, because you know you see these two people sitting there, they're having drinks at the end. So I feel like you could be meeting up with your person, or your person's going to take you out on a date. Maybe you guys haven't been out on a date in years, you know, depending on how far you are into your twin flame journey, you know. And sometimes, you know, relationships get kind of stagnant over the years, you know, and I feel like that, you know, you're going to be going out on a date, you're going to be talking more, you're going to be kind of like reconnecting. I'm hearing for some of you, you're going to be reconnecting in the month of October. So, but I'm hearing lots of communication coming in, kind of like, you know, all this pent up stuff is just all going to come out. So that's a beautiful energy right there. But I really feel, because I'm hearing drunk, I'm hearing some of you guys are going to be like getting drunk with your person in October. It's kind of like you guys are just going to be sitting there, and for some reason you guys are just going to start talking the night away, almost kind of like how you used to, you know, in the beginning. But yeah, I'm really feeling like some, you know, a reconnection with your communication is going to happen in the month of October. So can we clarify this Page of Cups, please? Clarify this Page of Cups. So we got the cheetah energy for the month of October. So a decision once made will be followed by unwavering action. So yeah, so I feel like that, you know, I feel like that, you know, this decision to open up and talk to your person, I feel like that there's going to be a lot of action backing all of this up. So I feel like that, you know, whatever your person has to say to you, or whatever it is that you have to say to your person, I feel like that you can really expect some real action coming out of this. I mean, not just the hot, heated, kinky kind of action, but, you know, I really feel like that, you know, they're going to be putting forth more effort. It kind of like they're going to put their money where the mouth, you know, what the saying is, you know, put your money where your mouth is. So I really feel like that they're really going to be kind of, they're going to be showing you up, really, for some reason. I feel like that they're going to be showing you up. They're going to be like, okay, you know, she or he thinks, you know, that, you know, I made all these promises. I'm making new promises now. I made the decision to do this. They probably thinking I'm not going to follow through, right? Well, you're going to be like, surprise! You know, so they're really going to be kind of knocked off their feet on that one, is really what I'm picking up on for October. All right, so for November, we got the Nine of Swords. So we got the 9 riders know nothing except the will of their dark lord. Ooh. So really what I'm picking up on this card is I feel like for some of you in the month of November, I feel like that you're going to be cutting things out of your life. It could be things, it could be people, it could be behaviors, it could be addictions, you know, whatever that pertains to you. I feel like that you're going to be cutting those things out of your life that no longer serve you in the month of November. You know, for some reason, that's what I see. You know, when I see these swords just, to me, they just look like they're about ready to just slice through people, things, whatever, you know. I just really feel like that you're going to be cutting those people out of your life. Also with this eye card, like the all-seeing eye, so it's kind of like, for some reason, I feel like that this is the universe watching you. It's like the universe is paying attention. They're watching your actions. I feel like that, you know, they're watching you cut away all of this negativity. It could be negative thinking, it could be negative addictions, negative people, toxic relationships, whether it's love relationships, friendships, family, whatever that pertains to. I really feel like that, you know, the universe is watching you. They're paying attention. You know, they are seeing you get rid of all of this junk and gunk, you know, that you don't need in your life anymore. And that's beautiful, because, you know, we have to cut those things out of our lives eventually. So can we clarify the month of November, please? Let's clarify the month of November. Ooh, we got the crocodile. We got the crocodile energy for the month of November. So the alchemy of energy teaches that death will always yield new life. So that really kind of ties in with this Nine of Swords energy that I'm picking up on. Of, you know, you're cutting out anything that doesn't serve you. You know, behaviors, people, friendships, you know, whatnot. And I really feel like it's almost kind of like a death and a rebirth, you know what I mean? So I really feel like that this really ties in with that November energy. So, you know, it's teaching you that, you know, you might be getting rid of all of this other stuff. You're killing all of this, you know, junk and gunk out of your life. But guess what? You're birthing something brand new. You have a brand new you. You have a brand new energetic vibe going on. You know, once you kind of get rid of all of that, your vibe and your energy just really change. So it's just going to be like, you know, it's going to be like, it's a new you, you know, and it's not going to be like new year, new you. It's going to be end of year, new you type thing. You know what I mean? Because we're heading into the end of the year with this. So, you know, you're just really, you know, cutting out all of that stuff, which is, it's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful energy. So now we have the King of Wands for the month of December. Theoden's challenge is to rid himself of Worm Tongue's influence. So see, that really ties into this end of year energy, is that, you know, you're trying to get rid of any negative influences in your life. You know, November, you're starting to cut all this stuff away. You know what I mean? But your biggest challenge is to stay away from it. You know, whether you're getting rid of toxic relationships, addictions especially, you know, whether you're addicted to drugs or alcohol, you know, whatever that may pertain to. So your challenge in December, really, because this is a challenge card. To me, I just really feel like this is a challenge card, is, you know, you really have to rid yourself of these influences and just pretty much just stay away from them. And if you do, I really feel like, you know, you're going to be coming out on top. You're going to be the king or queen of your castle. You see, you know, he's sitting there on his throne, but you ain't going to stay on that throne long, sweetheart, if you keep letting all this negative shit, these negative people and influences, you know, continue to, you know, come back around in your life. Once you cut them out, leave it alone, sweetie. Leave it alone. All right, so can we clarify this King of Wands, please? Let's clarify the King of Wands. And we got the Wild Boar. We got the Wild Boar energy for December. So whatever tradition or others expect of you, only to yourself be true. Now, talk about a clarifier for the King of Wands. When I said that you need to stay away from those negative influences, and to continue cutting those things out of your life and not letting them back into your life. You know, Spirit is telling you right here is, you know, only to yourself be true. You need to start being true to yourself and being more authentic you. So I feel like at the end of the year, you know, throughout this whole entire year, you know, I feel like at the end of the year, you're really going to start being more of your authentic self. Or you're going to be just a so much better version of yourself than you was at the beginning of the year if you're already at that stage. But yeah, so, you know, beautiful ending to the year. You know, I really didn't see a whole lot of drama going on, but of course, you know, this is just kind of a sneak peek. I didn't go too in depth, you know, as far as each month is concerned. But, you know, so far, you know, what I see here, you know, you guys are going to have, you know, you're going to have some challenges, but you're going to come out on top. You guys are really going to pull through at the end of the year. So congratulations, my Cancer babies. We're going to pull through at the end of the year. I can't wait to see that happen. But anyway, so yeah, so if this reading resonated with anybody, please shoot me some comments down below and let me know. I hope that everybody is having a happy and safe afternoon, evening, morning, wherever you are at in the world. So until next time, namaste.